that time thing. Maybe it's taking a second. Maybe it's refresh my thing. I want it not to do the same thing it did last time on Friday's stream where it cut it into 3 pieces. If it cuts off like the very first part, like this intro, I won't regret too much. I'll just continue on from there. But I feel bad whenever it goes at least like when there's anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes of that first intro is just trying just checking if the stream's on. I always feel bad about that. So I like to check. And today it seems like it's being particularly vague on letting me know whether it's working. Now OBS is saying it's streaming, so I might decide to go on it. It says I've been live for a minute. My bitrate might just be really bad. It's been storming all day. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but maybe. It's saying unstable. Let's see, is that... Oh, might be coming on in a second. Maybe it's just that I don't see the feed. Hold on. Let me turn on the sound. See if it comes on. I think it will. Oh, there it goes. I think it's working. I think I see stuff now. I don't hear myself yet. It's tech support first 5 minutes again. Well, we'll get it. We'll work it out. I mean, I could just go on faith here and just assume that... Oh, there we go. Hold on. If you heard if you heard me cut in over on top of myself, that was the sound just cut in for me when I was testing it. So I'm gonna assume it's working. I'm just gonna go on faith here, and you know we do a stream every day, so 4 out of 5 would be good. If I can get the rest good in this one, even if this one's a little choppy, so we're gonna hope that this one isn't choppy. But in case it is, I don't think there's anything I can do. It looks like it's all right. But either way, we're gonna continue off on where we left off. We just moved here to get more contracts. We've been mostly working on getting our money back, because we've been really playing like really salvage heavy and really money poor. But I think it's time that we turn that around and we focus more on money than salvage. You can also sell some mechs, but I don't really feel like selling some of the other mechs yet. They do cost money over time, so keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Now there's some multi-missions here. 3 missions and 2 missions. I'd rather do a 2-mission one, especially since one's a demolition, than do a 3-mission one, because I could almost guess with an assassination starting at the top that the raid in Beachhead would be really risky at that point. So especially even though it's a little less difficulty than From the Sky, I feel like a beachhead and then a demolition would be easier than a third mission. But you do get way more money to do these 3 missions. But you'd need like at least 2 sets of vehicles, at least 1 pit stop in between there. So we're just gonna start off with the empty the nest for House Merrick. So the people of Right 4 are on the verge of writing against the local government. We've learned the target location is where they meet their House Liao allies. Travel there and torch it. Remind these traders... Ooh, boy. So this is torching a rebellion or a riot. Okay, House Merrick. I'm going to assume that this is important enough to hire us for. I guess they're saying we're going there to fight the House Liao people, right? I mean, surely they want to hire a battle mech just for... Hold on. Okay, we got C-bill payout. Let's see which one we want to do. Damage coverage, only really need 1 in this kind of thing. I'm going to go with as much as possible on that. Because we can only go up to 9 with salvage shares. So anything where I can't go enough to get a battle mech, I'm just not going to really go that many more salvage shares. I need the liquid assets. I need the liquid assets. Because I end up getting a bunch of weapons or gear I really don't need, and I would have needed the money more. And selling at the market, you sell for a little less than its true value. So I think we'll go with this. And I don't see any reason to change our team setup. I mean, we do have extra tonnage, but we don't really have a tough, a bigger mech to really use. So we'll just go with what we got. So it should be a fun battle. It should be just a simple demolition, and then we'll go into we might do the 2-mission one, and if we do well enough on the 2-mission one, I might even risk a 3-mission one. We'll see. This might be a stream of where we go and do a increasingly long length of mission type, from a single mission to 2 multi-mission to 3. But I'm almost 100% sure that the 3 multi-mission is just outside of our reach. Not even. Oh, there's our logo. Oh, I kind of missed a little bit of what they're saying, but they're talking about something about shrapnel. Oh, and this is a really wooded area, so we're going to have to be really, really careful about aiming. Because we're going to hit a lot of trees. Uh-oh. I mean, if you have a bunch of battle mechs going in and they're already shooting with LRMs and medium lasers and stuff like that, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're friendly. I don't think they're gonna go and be identifying anything. Okay, so it's just this area. Someone's found treasure, but I don't know who did. Our aim's doing terrible today. Whoop. There we go. Oh, there's some treasure. Maybe, was it telling us from this distance? No, I imagine we must have walked past some. Oh, let's get everyone to watch that thing. Okay, let's get this treasure before we miss it. There we go. And let's go after the blackjack. I didn't know if I need to shoot the legs, but we did. Go for the head. I don't think we're going to be able to really easily hit the head, but we're going to hit the body pretty easily. We're not getting salvage, so I mean, I almost feel like the benefit of not going for salvage is that you can just play however you want. You don't have to worry about that you're demolishing the thing you may want to keep at the end of the battle and picks up. Yeah, that's kind of cool how that thing went down. Oh boy. Oh, that guy actually kind of took a few hits. Oh! Oh, Lieutenant Blum was pretty cool about that. Let's go down. We haven't actually heard Lieutenant Blum talk a lot, I don't think. So that's kind of interesting to hear them talk. I don't know if we've ever heard Lieutenant Blum talk, now that I think about it. I think it is way delayed. I think the stream is way delayed. So if I don't catch something that you guys say, just let me know. or giving you a warning right now. Oh, we really should be shooting this stuff rather than just walking around it. There we go. Oh, that was an explosive, so it's going to hurt us all around, but that's okay. We have more than enough damage insurance. Ah, a little bit out of our range when we shot. Whoop! He flew right into it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you gotta be careful because some of these might, yeah, like that, explode. We gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because those can actually, the damage like that can really stack up, as much as you may not think of it. There you go. There we go. See, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Because it was just, we'll call it, this is a simple mission. This is a simple little easy mission. House Merrick didn't give us something too difficult. And we just gotta walk out now. I want to say that the tanks seem to, I didn't think they would survive typically 4 medium lasers. Typically 2 medium lasers was enough to take out anything with like the rocket missiles. And it took 2 volleys of 2 medium lasers typically for the other tanks. So 4 should have taken them out instantly, but maybe I missed a little. Come on guys, let's run out. Follow me alright? I think they are. I think they're doing alright. I kind of actually wish that, whoa. Uh-oh. I jostled the computer and I jostled something important out. Okay, there we go. Might have seen the frames drop like nuts there for a second. Try to give myself a little more room. Or jostled the, there we go. Let's take out these trees too. So we can see in case something runs up on us. I'm still having flashbacks of when that one, I think it was a Jinner or it was a Locust, ran up on us when we were in the Javelin. Right when we were about to extract. We did win that mission, but that was like, that was way, that was startling to say the least because I wasn't expecting to get attacked that close to the ship. By surprise. It was good though that since I finished the objective, I did get paid. I was really worried we weren't going to get paid. Yeah, there was no way. As much as I would have loved another blackjack, there was no way we were going to be able to get it because of the salvage share costs being too high. So let's just take what we can. Nothing for a mission, right? Nope. So just take what we can. And we did pretty well. Lieutenant Manuel actually got a lot of damage done there. They're the laser one. That's good. I might be crazy enough to do one of the multi-mission ones. Contract. I'll do the 2 mission. It's higher difficulty, but it's also higher tonnage. Oof. Assassination is not something that sounds safe though, so I'm gonna go with the 2 mission one. Worst case scenario, it's going to be a little bit less. Now, okay, now this is something to point out, and this is what I was mentioning with artillery. We'll get you to the ground, sneak up to the base, get the drop on them, and raise hell. There's plenty of raised artillery, so watch out for the falling shells. If you can down the radar dishes, additional friendlies can jump into the fray. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and do. We can get a lot of money or stuff like that from it. Like we can get a huge salvage share cost too. Oh boy, that's actually. That's hold on. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go not for the money this time. I'm actually gonna go for the salvage shares. I don't know. I might be crazy doing that because I can get a ton, an absolute metric ton worth of money. But I don't think I can get as much as if I got 1 mech. The cost it would cost to get it, and you basically get salvage from each one. So I'm gonna do 18 because that's almost guaranteed to give us mechs. And then let's do the damage coverage. The 18 salvage shares. If we can get a mech, that'd be amazing. I'd love to get a mech. I'd love to get another mech. Preferably a medium mech. I don't want to run into a medium mech in a mission where I'm going to have to go. Maybe in the second mission. I'll feel safer in the second mission. That or if we... because we only have 2 of our mechs are anything more than light.
We are the vanguard for an imminent invasion of the area. Your job is to eliminate any defending forces and capture the enemy fortification.
Now, hopefully, our friends don't get artillery struck very soon. Like, hopefully, they don't. Oh, and we will get friends too if we shoot the artillery dishes. There we go. Okay, let's not try to shoot the same people they're shooting. There we go. Yeah, 4 is enough if you keep it on them the whole time. Oh no, there goes the artillery. I heard him just command the artillery. There we go. Oh, no, 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 I'm walking right on artillery. Ah, there we go. That wasn't good. I walked right under an artillery thing. It's going to be important to be in drone cam for this. I guess you can see ahead, but unfortunately our allies are going to possibly walk into artillery. The only trick is that means we're damaged all across the board. If we get too damaged from all this artillery, we're going to be really in some trouble for the next mission. A good mission for light mechs, though, if you're pretty quick. There we go. Oh, I thought I would have got it. There we go. Cut it. There we go. Okay, we should get friends soon, right? Let's walk around this way. We get friends at some point. I can't jump. Oh, actually, no. I forgot I can jump a little bit in the blackjack. I do have jets, so I can jump over. Not that this is the area I need to be, though. Let's get over here. Well, there we go. Let's go down a little bit. I'm really just hoping my friends around me don't get too messed up from all this stuff. I mean, right now it looks like I'm the only one hurt, really. Like, basically at all. Oh, is that a... That might be salvage. Woo, boy. Uh-oh. That artillery's close. Beachhead is it can be a little bit of anxious kind of gameplay. Other times it's not like like when they shoot that far off. I'm not too worried. But you gotta be careful because sometimes you can walk into it and not realize. If you're in first person or something like that. Oh, hold on. Got a little guy here. Everybody get the locust. Or flea. Keep mixing up the flea and the locust. And we're done. There we go. Now you can actually run and destroy the artillery batteries. Uh-oh. You can actually go and destroy the artillery batteries back there. Oh, we got friends coming. That's good. And I'll have to get their artillery too before we leave. Okay, we need to destroy 3 yes, that's the secondary. So let's go to the artillery. It did give me like a general direction. There we go.
Additional friendlies are entering the combat zone.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you
There we
could
go.
use a little backup. We're on our way in. Stand by 2 mics. Whiskey 6-1 out.
Oh, they're spreading out in front of us. There we go. I think that's a lot of allies I have to give. They gave us 3 light mechs and a medium mech? That's a lot of allies considering the tonnage. Oh boy. Let's get out of the way of that. Probably all urban mechs if I had to go based off of. Oh, Sands may have gotten tapped a little. Because they see that they lost a little health. Blum too, but I don't think I've seen Blum get hit. Woo! Oh no. I got really worried about them getting hit. Mech eliminated. Oh no, are we helping? No, we're not helping House Merrick. We're fighting House Merrick in this one. So they destroyed one of our allies, I guess. Eliminate defending units. Let's destroy the artillery too. Okay, you guys get in the battle. I'll go for the artillery. I'm having the other ones go for the battle. But I don't know if I finished my comment with this, but I actually kind of wished I would kind of wish I could change the pilot, customize the pilots a little bit, because kind of like how which they didn't initially have in the BattleTech game, but I think they did add it at some point, and that way I could have gotten some stream watchers as as our pilots to either live or die on the battlefield here. But you know, I wonder if they can shoot this close to them themselves. I don't think they could. I mean, logically they couldn't, but I don't know if they can in gameplay. Oh, we got the whoop, there we go. Wherever he was, he just got destroyed. The only thing I'm worried about is I'm thinking that we're not gonna get a medium mech. We're not gonna get something that's a really expensive mech. We're gonna get like a flea and salvage, which is okay. I can't sell those for nearly as much money. So I'm kind of hoping for a bigger mech in the next round, or like at the end of this round maybe. But with like having, hopefully with friends helping us take them down. Okay. Got a lot of allies here too. Let's get that helicopter. There we go. I like having the laser. I know people probably choose how to do their weapon groups individually, but I like having all the lasers on one. There we go. Okay, let's wait for that fleet to... Oh, there we go. It breached the cliff. Or well, there's a term for it. Oh, we shot a little high. There we go. It's gonna get destroyed pretty soon. There we go. I think it's gonna explode if he said that. There you go. We're gonna keep capturing the point by walking around at really tight corners around the... Oh, hold on. A little truck. Let's blow up the truck. Ah, it was an explosive, so that's good. We probably watched out for that. I'm gonna actually... Hold on. I'm gonna have all my people kind of stick around me. So order all, form on me. In case they decide to come around and attack us from the rear. I have to give it to House Liao. Liao's like one of the ones that have, like, that look like they have something that would blend into a planetary environment. Not that a giant battle mech blends in that much. But with the green and the darker green. Oh, yep. See, there we go. I was worried about that. I'm gonna walk around over here. See who we can see pop out of there. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's another. Our campaign has been really assassin heavy. I wonder why. I've played before and I've never run into this many assassins in any gameplay, any one of these playthroughs I've done on this game. There's some reason we get a lot of them. It thinks we like them. It thinks we like them a lot because we did keep 2 for a long time. It's giving us more of them, maybe. Probably region of space. I think that's a bigger factor. There we go. Let's get the assassin. Uh-oh. He's going above us, so let's back up around, and fire on him when he gets down. There we go. Man, that was perfect. That was perfectly timed. As soon as he hit the ground, he blew up from us shooting him with the light rifles. I have to say the light rifles are awesome. Or any of the rifle weapons are awesome just pyrotechnically. Just feels really good to hit something with them. Might not be the most effective, I don't know, but they feel really good to hit things with. When they do hit, they do so much. So once you kind of like strip something of all its defenses, you can really kind of make it go up in a bang. All right, so there we go. We got a lot. Still got a lot of money. We're gonna take the assassin quite clearly because it's a medium mech and it's a whole almost million more and it's only 2 share cost more. So I don't really see this being much of a decision here. Just the gear on it is worth a lot. I'm gonna take 2 LRM-10s. And I'm going to want to take some medium lasers too. I don't know if we don't have any cantina mission things or anything. Because I haven't seen any of those come up again for a while. We do have another mission after this, so we have to be considerate of what we're going to take. So, there you go. I'm going to take that and another one. Because I use more of that than AC5s. We did most of the damage there. That's okay. The 2 javelins really perform well. They just really do. The javelin just is a real staple light mech. I don't think I've ever had the javelin really underperform. The missile one underperforms a little compared to the laser one, oftentimes, but it's hard to tell if that's due to the pilot or what. Because I think, as far as I can tell, Lieutenant Sands should be doing better. I don't know. I think one's maybe got a little more armor or something. But let's go ahead and head in. And they even took a little more damage, but they do have higher evasion. That is one thing that is the case, but they have higher defenses. So we'll have to see. Now we are going in way underweight. There is that. Which is a difficulty. So hopefully we don't get punished for that. Hopefully we don't get punished real bad. I almost feel like it'd be a good idea that for like when you go to the low, like the low weight ones, of just having 4 javelins, and then the medium ones you get 4 javelins, and then if you were allowed a little more weight, 4 fire starters. But don't use the flamethrowers. A lot like. I think that's why you don't see so many fire starters and other stuff is that a lot of people just leave the flamers on, and I don't really feel like the flame is as useful as more lasers. I just like to do a laser vomit fire starter. That's my kind of light mech, and that's probably the mech I've played most in all of MechWarrior. And it was funny. It came down to the end of a MechWarrior Online, especially, but. We came to an end of a match. It was just me and what we call a crab. I think it was a crab. But both of us are pretty heavily damaged. But I still had all my lasers left. I think I had 6 to 8 lasers on this thing still. Right? I don't remember exactly how much. I think it was enough that I went into the where it's just an insane amount of laser vomit. We call it, but the we call it, and it came down to it just came down about turning around a corner. That's what the battle came down to. And it was fun because you could hear the other people talking and everything. So people were kind of making fun of the build. It was actually a great feeling to hear people kind of making kind of a joke because my Firestarter would walk at minimum speeds. It was basically an urban mech Firestarter. It was not engine. It was not very. Didn't have a good engine at that moment. That's one thing I did change with it later on, is to keep the engine better. But I made really bad spinning choices early on in MechWarrior Online, so I couldn't fix the engine issue. But I ended up putting so much into that Firestarter. But turning around that corner, there was no better feeling than alpha striking the crab right in that central window. I think it was the king crab, right? And it was damaged enough that it just destroyed it in one go. They had been through enough fighting already that I was able to just alpha strike it. It was just a great feeling. Now I don't know how damaged it was. Probably didn't. I mean, it not needed that many lasers to finish it off. But if someone out there was I don't remember if it was a crab or king crab. I just know it was one of the crabs. And it was really messed up, so that makes it even harder to tell. Besides, I guess height, I guess you could argue, but when it turned that corner, that was one of the best feelings of all the MechWarrior games I've had. was being just that knockout slog out and just being the last one the last two around and then being able to alpha something around a corner and justify all that expenditure on firepower. I felt like Johnny out of Yu-Gi-Oh! If anyone watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Where he put his whole deck full of monsters and it's just like at one time it pays off. At one time it pays off. It feels amazing. But actually it did pretty well in that one. I typically did afterwards keep 2 flamers to help with fighting a kind of overheating assault mechs or overheating light mechs. I would run around too. You can kind of play over hunter, like a kind of a hunter killer with the now not with the speeds I had in that match, but once I beat up the speeds a little bit and kind of sacrifice a little bit of firepower for speed, you can kind of really play a good hunter killer, but or focus kind of your skill points in it. But that would be my recommendation. Is you have a lot of fun with the fire starter if you get it. If I get it in here, I feel like by the time I get a fire starter in this game, I got it in another save really early, which was amazing. It was one of the ones I played multiplayer with some friends. Amazing feeling to get a fire starter really early, but I've had no such luck in this campaign. Uh-oh, something's behind me. It's a locust. There we go. Enjoy rifle. That pretty much just got it killed. Okay, we got a Jinner. Not a locust. It's a Jinner. There we go. We might lose some weapons soon if we're not careful. However, it does feel bad when you miss rifle shots, because you shoot so slow. You really like to see when you actually hit it. Feels really bad when you miss it. Oh. What? How's armor at critical levels? How's armor's on critical levels for him? Blum, you're like almost full health. I'm kind of confused. Oh, let's move back. What'd you lose? You lost an arm. Hold on. Blum, turn around. Here, I don't want to tell him to actually stop, but... Okay, we gotta leave now. I think we demolished the base just by proxy. I don't think we really even paid attention to demolishing it. Whoop, let's land on this. Just for fun. Yeah, Blum, you look alright. I don't know why you're, and you lost a component, right? So you must have lost an LRM? Because we still have LRMs on him. We haven't really been directing him to sit back and fire. So maybe that's bad on us. Oh, that's a Wolverine. Let's get that Wolverine. I want that Wolverine bad. I really like a Wolverine. That one's I've played on this. I haven't played too much online with it. I don't think I played online with it at all, but I played it with this, and I enjoy it. It's a fun one. I wouldn't say it's maybe the best one, but it's a fun one. I don't really have... I've always been way more experienced with the light mechs, so it's hard to say. Okay, I gotta get behind him because we're getting real messed up. And we already lost 3 weapons. Yeah, we lost one of our light rifles, which is hard to replace. Okay, and 2 of our medium lasers. I guess it's a good idea that we took that thing earlier. Those 2 extra medium lasers. Ah, see, that feels great when you hit them at a distance with the rifle. Okay, he's almost gone. He's almost done. I don't know if I hit. Kind of got lost in the mix there. Okay, we're almost able to shoot another rifle shot. We missed a little. Oh, I don't know what happens if we get credit if the thing gets him. I don't know. A Vulcan. You know what? I want to say we're going to try. I know I'm like really burning up here. I want to say why not? Let's stick around to the end here. Oh boy. We got a lot of mechs here. I want to try to get this guy so there's less distraction. Oh boy. Oh, we might lose our other light rifle. I might need to leave if I want to preserve it. Okay, it's done. It's destroyed. Okay, we hit the back of that. It should be destroyed soon, the Vulcan. I just want options. I want options for more mechs. We need to advance, and to do that, we need stronger mechs. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in light mech purgatory forever. And low tonnage forever. There we go. Again, we took a majority of the damage there. We really face tanked everything. So, I guess that was that. We probably ought to, based on how I play, I guess maybe I should be something more brawlery rather than kind of the direct fire support that the Blackjack is. Locust is for a mission, but oh boy, we got a lot of options here. Oof. We could get 2 light mechs, or we could get the Wolverine. I really, really want the Wolverine. It is a really heavy one, and the Vulcan would be nice. Again, Vulcan's another one I never really used that much. I've never played either of these two online. I mean, that's one of like every weapon, and this is more one of every weapon, and then 2. But that's, I'm guessing that's kind of like what we already have, isn't it? I don't feel like I'm going to get a lot of chances to have a Wolverine, though. And worst case scenario, I can put one of my friends in it. So, we're going to do it. That's what we're going to do. I lost a lot of medium lasers, so maybe I should consider taking one of those. Yeah. We need AC2s for a quest. But you know what? Whatever. Okay, we took a lot of damage there. 200 damage. We dished out a lot. Lieutenant Sands did really well this time. She did real well. 300 outperforming Manuel this time. Took a lot more damage, but hey, they're SRM they're SRM focused anyway. I mean, I guess it's a difference of a few shots, but still. And Blum kind of stayed consistent. Alright, so let's move on. Let's go ahead and check our battle mix. Alright, we got a lot of damage here. I think the best idea would be to go back. Would be actually to leave here and repair everything somewhere else. And like Sigma Mare, because we can at least go to a cantina. I mean, is that what? Do we have other objectives that we have already? Have we done some of our cantina things? Objective log. I haven't really had any to turn in. Collect 1 locust. No, we're not close. We're not even close. Collect 8 autocannon 2s. I had to buy one there. Maybe it's just not worth going all the way back though. So I think I would need to buy a few. So maybe Beetlejuice. That's probably the best decision. Don't want to use more money than we have to. See what they got here too. Oh, Captain Knox is actually doing pretty good compared to some of our other pilots. Skill-wise. Not so much in offensive skills, but defensive skills, definitely. Now, don't get me wrong; these aren't like amazing, like super amazing skills here, but it's something. I'm gonna get Captain. I think getting Captain Knox here would be a good investment. So if we do lose someone, or if we want to change someone out, we have an option. We can buy a locust for the mission. I'm gonna just buy one. and then turn it in. Job reward: collect one locust mech. We're gonna get basically all the money back and a light rifle, which we did lose. Reputation. So why not claim? There you go. And we will get a fortified internal. What do we get for that? Mech collector. We get superior detonation ballistic damage. So that's good. So that would be good for rifles, which do a ton of damage. All right. So we're gonna repair everything. Just everything gets repaired. Everything gets repaired, and we can actually upgrade. Obviously, the Wolverine, being as kind of hunky as it is, I'm gonna say boost the internal structure, fortified internal structure, and if I remember correct, expand details. So let's drag that there. The tricky part is damage-wise, it's so diversified that any damage boost I do might not be the best. So this thing is definitely going to lean toward upgrades that don't focus on a specific damage time. Or damage type, I should say. Expanded sensor range could be good. Now it is very brawlery with that SRM6, but we could change that for a longer range weapon. It is really, sensor. Oh, we got sensor range here too. What would that change it to if I did that? 880. And cycle time. I feel like this one the Wolverine would lend itself to a lot of defense. Fortified internal structure. That's something I'd like to do. A second assassin. I forgot we got that second assassin. And that's the same type, right? Yep, that's the same type. In fact, hold on, we should try to upgrade everything we can. Damage type is going to be tricky on these rainbow builds. By rainbow, I'm referring that they use so many different weapon types. I mean, this one uses 2 missiles, so I guess we could focus on the missiles if we want them to do more LRM. But we don't have a LRM thing yet. I can do condensed cycle time on the laser javelin, though. Oh, I already have. I already got it. Never mind. Sensor range maybe on the assassin. Oh, already has that. Alright, so it's got a lot of stuff already. What are you looking at? Blackjack. What is it you got? We got cycle range, cycle time. Do superior detonation with those light rifles. Focus on lasers and ballistic. I guess we could do that. What I would do is I would remove expanded sensor range eventually, so that we could have both have because there is a damage. I believe there's a damage boosting thing for lasers, so we could touch that when it's time. Right now, it's just something to help us boost our damage. All right, so all right, I think we gotta wait till we get all these worked out. I guess I could even leave. It shouldn't raise the cost if we leave back. It'll save us time. I'm not gonna worry about going to Sigma Mare to get an extra one. I could go to Nihal, but it doesn't have any. Even though it's a conflict zone, it doesn't have anything to actually do. Could go back to right. Could go back to Grand Base. Which if we look at the view intel, multiple mission operation. I don't know how many though. Common Griffins. Yeah, see, here we go. Where it's telling me what's very common and what's common. I think it's just been where we go. Uncommon Firestarter, which is a shame. I really like the Firestarter. We got Sion commonality. Now I do know that I don't know if this has changed, but I do know that some people were a little bit disappointed that there weren't more hard, light, like low tonnage missions. I'm not sure if that's still a thing. I know that was when it first. I think when it first came out, that generally the harder it gets, the higher tonnage you're expected to bring. But that could be different at the point at which I'm saying this. We can go back to right. We do have mechs to change everybody into, so maybe we could do. We could maybe do that multi-mission one. Maybe I'm going nuts thinking I can do that. We could do the 1, 2, and 3 multi-missions. And it's a lower difficulty than the one we just fought, if I remember correctly. So there'd be 3 a little bit easier missions. Contracts or timeline. Let's go through the timeline a little bit. Get all these fixed up and then see what we need to update. Alright, so battle mechs. First of all, let's go to our loadout. Our paint mech. I want to put all of them on. There we go. Apply to all. Select all. Apply. There we go. So they all match. Let's go to loadout of the Wolverine because that might be one we may use. So it's got. Let's see what the size is. You know, just strip the entire mech real quick. There we go. We're going. It does have room for jump jets, so let's put 1 jump jet on. I don't really care for more than that. 1 heat sink on, but we will put more later. Heat sinks are important. Medium energy slot. Now, we want to do max armor first. So, that's what we want to do. Because this thing, I'm imagining that its armor is pretty good. And it can get into the hundreds, like 382 armor. So, I'm thinking that's pretty nice. So, I'm gonna try to make total use of that. And we're boosting its structure anyway. Medium ballistic energy, medium energy, and medium missile. So, let's be smart with how we do this. We get AC-10 burst fire. I don't know if there's anything smart about that, but we could do it. I don't know, because that's a higher weight, isn't it? I kind of want that. I don't care. I'm just taking that. Might not be smart, but heck, why not? Burst fire, it's 12 tons. It's, oh boy, heavy. I mean, I guess we would really have to... We'd really have to compensate on the other things. I mean, the light rifle, what is it looking at? Damage of 8.4. That does more damage than a light rifle. If they had a medium, I think a medium or a heavy rifle, we could actually use it on. A medium rifle we could use. If they had a medium rifle, I'd take it. Here. I do know there's some places with a medium rifle, but we don't have it. So medium energy slot. Let's just see what happens if I put a medium laser and SRM6. We go over. Okay. That's before putting any ammo. LRM5, we'd still go over. SRM2 would definitely be fine. SRM2 would basically be just saying, hey, I want a little extra burst fire from the AC-10. And you just shoot it, you know, in accordance with that. And maybe have the laser as like a little side weapon. That's not a lot of heat sinks, though. I mean, it's already got inherently a decent amount of cooling. But we don't even have ammo down. I don't even think they sell the ammo for the AC-10 anyway, which is another problem. We do have the light rifle ammo, just from normal use. And we could do SRM. Then we could do the SRM6 or LRMs. We could even do an LRM-10. But none of our other weapons have really long ranges. And we do kind of run up in people's faces. So I'm feeling that'd be a little missing out on our primary advantage here of being really aggressive. So I'm thinking light rifle ammo here. Because we still have one more light rifle ammo, light rifle to put on the other mech. And then we could put... What I'm going to also do is I'm going to lower the armor here. Raise that up. I'm gonna probably do 15 on the center here, but then go the rest up. And we could lower armor in the legs. Got the hiccups. SRM MO. So that's basically 10 shots. Or not 10 shots, but 100 shots, right? Because it's 600 shots. And it shoots 6 each time. So it's about 100 shots. A little over because of the 20. So, you know, we end up with 40. So that should be plenty of ammo. We could put the heat sink in. Just for extra cooling. Its jump height has gone down. Its firepower has gone up, but very minutely. Very minutely. I mean, I guess we could really, I guess we could afford to go up to a higher AC weapon, but we don't have, unfortunately, ammo for it. We don't have any ammo for it, so we are in a bit of a bind just from that. I mean, I guess we could. No, it's just too heavy, though. So AC5? Do I have AC5 ammo? No, I don't even have that. So we really don't have a choice but to do light rifle. Light rifle is just what we got. We gotta make do with what we have. Light rifle ammo, that's 34 shots. I guess we can put one more thing of light rifle ammo in there. There we go. And heck, why not more? I mean, I didn't ever need really more last time, but and I don't want to lose a whole bunch of ammo just on a random whim. So I'm gonna put some heat sinks. I think we're gonna do heat sinks. I'm gonna buy a heat sink. There we go. We could do a half ammo, maybe. Light rifle half ammo. Because there's not much we could do other than put more jump jets on it, but I'm not really interested in doing that. I can't really put a bigger medium laser. So I'm thinking just put a light rifle half ammo. That put us real close to the weight limit, and we'll just have to change the light rifle out later on. We're gonna be pretty firepower poor. We're gonna have basically a big guy with very bad firepower for a little bit, but armor absolutely armored. Absolutely, tons of armor. I mean, I guess I could lower the leg armor later on, but I guess I could go down 3 and go up to 60 in the chest. No, I'd have to go to 12. 60. There we go. We barely ever get hit in the back, and if we're piloting it, then that should be fine. I think that's looking all right. Ooh, I actually took the SRM ammo off. Let's put that back on. Left arm doesn't really need anything. Really honest, we could took armor off of it, but again, we have too much weight to work. We're actually working with too much room. We have too much room to breathe on that mech. So until we can get a different weapon, we're in some trouble. I take all these jump jets off. I don't really care about that many jump jets, and single heat sink. Switch at 10. Should I have 2 SRM1 again? It's like that didn't go so well last time we tried. If we had a small laser SB, 2 SRM6s. Oh, we don't even have that. We don't have enough SRM6s. We have to just use well, we wouldn't be able to even fit an SRM6. We could do like an SRM2 on that side. And that's all we got is SRM2. So I guess we'll just do an LRM10. LRM5. There we go. Another LRM carrier. LRM MO. Change that from medium laser. No, we want to keep medium laser if we can. How did we do this last time? This should be the same variant. I think we just went to 2 LRM5s, right? Yeah, we just did 2 LRM5s, didn't we? Switch that to medium laser. The upgrade. We don't need any left arm armor. Max armor and drop the left arm armor. We don't really need to care about leg armor that much. Torso we do need to care about. That's a fact. We do need to care about the torso. Legs, if the legs get damaged or taken out, then the mech pilot will be safe. So I'm not too worried. At least that'll be something that keeps them safe. There you go. We could put maybe one extra one on that arm. Oh no, maybe in the torso. There we go. That's another thing. They could get taken out. They did. That torso gets taken out. So 2 LRMs. They have LRM ammo. 2 things of LRM ammo. It should be plenty of rounds. That should be plenty of rounds. So they're only firing 10 missiles a time. I mean, heck, that's almost. They're only firing 10 missiles a time. It's 44, that's 88. I don't even think they'll shoot that many times. But we'll go with it. I think that'll be okay. And so we have 2 rounds of mechs here, basically. So we could do a multi-mission one. But I don't think we're going to actually have time to finish off on the 3rd one. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I had really good fun. I had a fun time with this one. Take a look at our mechs real quick. Here, I could move the Wolverine to the bay real quick. There we go. Maybe give someone this. Maybe we'll consider something like that.